Greetings and welcome to episode 13 of Morrowind Modding Showcases. This week's episode is a little different than normal. We have 13 categories now instead of the old 12 category format. This means we'll now be showcasing new modders' resources every week. Anyway, download links for each mod can be found in the description below. Now without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started with our popular mod of the week. Which this week is Welcome to the Arena by Calamastari69. This mod adds 2 joinable teams to the Vivek Arena. The red team, as seen here, and the blue team, as seen here. Each team has their own set of quarters. And once you join the arena as a member of either team, you'll be given a battle cuirass, much like the arena in Oblivion. You can see it here, quite stylish if I do say so myself. Now, before you go into battle, you can customize a number of game options for a better experience, including FPS options and the game difficulty. When you fight in the arena, you'll be going up against a number of different opponents. And you'll be met with the cheering crowds of a large audience, as you can see in the background here. You can also choose to fight monsters, and you're free to choose the type and number of monsters you'll face, as you can see here. There's also team battles, where you and a partner will go up against 2 members of the opposing team. Remember, teamwork is crucial to success. NPCs now have a challenge topic to them, and you can face just about anyone in the arena. Though, you'll need to have a low disposition with them before they'll accept. Once they do, you'll meet them in the arena, and only one of you will leave alive. You can also place bets on scheduled fights. And watch the results for yourself in the arena. A great way to both lose and make money. For our house mod of the week, we have Rack's Chidden House by Raccoonism. This mod adds a lovely lean-to home right next to a suspiciously dead mare, just outside of Balmora. There's even a dead cliff racer near the door, sure to act as a deterrent for others to stay away. Inside is a lovely and cozy interior, perfect for any Ashlander-style adventurers. There's even a teleport ring included, so you can always get back with relative ease. You'll also find a small cabin here, filled with storage and display room for you to use. And it's quite atmospheric to boot. This week's gameplay mod of the week is Melian's Teleport Mod by Melian. Melian's Teleport Mod significantly changes the way Mark and Recall work in Morrowind. Now when you cast Mark, you're given the choice to name the Mark's location, and the mod even suggests a few names for you to use, but you can choose to enter a unique name yourself. When you cast a recall spell, you can then select that name to teleport back to there. You can keep adding new marks in this manner for each location you want. Essentially, there's no limit to the amount of marks you can set, as seen here. You can even place 2 marks in the exact same spot if you really wanted to. In addition, you can add companions to your teleport spells. Like I'm Leet here from the Fetches mod, and they'll travel with you when you teleport. It's like fast travel, except better because you can go anywhere with Mark and Recall. For our town mod of the week this week, we have MNC Ebonheart by Mercurian. MNC Ebonheart makes Ebonheart into a real town, complete with new farms, houses and fortifications. This town expansion greatly expands Ebonheart to both the north and south of the city. Truly a large city addition. There's many new districts to explore, like the Dockworkers district here. Amongst these new city streets, you'll find a booming market with many market stalls, as well as public fountains, and many other interesting sights to see. Each of these new buildings naturally has a unique interior attached to them, that you can explore or steal from at your leisure. Amongst these dwellings, you may even come across the home of a writer, containing 1 copy of The Hitchhiker's Guide to Morrowind. Truer words have never been written. You'll even find a new drawbridge in this version of Ebonheart that's fully functional. You'll find all of this and much more in MNC Ebonheart. Next up is our items mod of the week, and this week we have Diablo 2 based magic and unique items by Sunomix. This mod adds random Diablo style loot to various creatures and containers around Vardenfell, such as Guars here. Many of these items are quite valuable and have constant effective enchantments on them. They're relatively rare to find, but add extra excitement to looting things. Keep in mind that only about 1 in 10 creatures may drop one of these rare items, even if it doesn't make that much sense. For a rat to be carrying a Keris, it's still a lot of fun to find it. Here's just a few of the new and unique items you can find. Indeed, this mod has quite a lot of them, doesn't it? This week's Quest Mod of the Week is Morrowind Public Library by Dr. Silent. With this mod, you'll now find a large new library right next to Pelagiad. It even comes equipped with a Gwar trader. Interesting little fellow, isn't he? Inside the library you'll find, well, books really. Lots of books. You'll also find a head librarian here, who can tell you a lot about the library and its various sections, as well as give you quests in the form of book hunting. Here's a few of the books you can track down for the library. The library includes a number of new books, from titles discussing game mechanics to books on legal definitions, and Bosmo Tales. You'll also find a lot of Daggerfall books here, such as the popular King Edward series, as well as history books, covering everything from the mythological era to the more present Third Era. There's also a second floor to the library that you can gain access to for a large sum of gold, which includes a number of skill books. Not to mention a map of Vardenfell, and many other interesting things. There's even a strange little dwemer fellow here. For our Landmass Mod of the Week, we have The Zone by Terrazarius Rex. This mod starts out with a rumour of an accident on the Odai Plateau. Upon investigating, you'll find a strange industrial machine. Using it will take you to a set of islands known only as the Zone. This is a foreign and unfriendly place of constant fog and cloud cover. With the gates barred to the likes of you, at least at first. Should you find your way in, you'll discover a strange and oppressive industrial city. There's something odd is going on. The zone certainly has an interesting architectural style to it. The people here don't take kindly to strangers, but should you win their trust, they'll let you know about a quest involving a missing slave. This may lead to some intense fights. But your opponents at least will have some cool new gear to check out. You'll also discover some cavernous and alien interiors. Quite industrial looking, isn't it? Eventually you'll be able to take on a companion, provided you can pay them, of course. This companion may or may not be related to the zone's inhabitants. Next up is our NPC Mod of the Week, and this week we have a Lord's Min by Lord Gildor. This mod adds a mercenary service to Vivek, where if you buy enough coupons you can hire a variety of staff, such as butlers or cooks. Here you can see the price list for some of the staff available. This mod operates much like Staff Agency from a few weeks ago, allowing you to hire a wide variety of trainers, guards, and service NPCs, who can then follow you or someone else, and offer you things to buy. Such as this bartender here. You can also hire uniquely named heroes, which act as fully fledged companions. They have all the standard companion features, and are fully arrayed to go into battle with you. For our new Meshes and Textures mod of the week, we're taking a look at Beta Flora by Moranar. The first thing that should be noted about this mod is that it is currently in alpha, and only covers the Ascadian Isles so far. With that said, this is a high polygon tree and plant replacer for the flora of the Ascadian Isles. That keeps much of the original vanilla game's looks, while overall improving the models. These are a nice, lore-friendly alternative to some of the other tree replacers out there. And Better Flora completely keeps intact that original vanilla feel of the region. New high polygon models have also been added for plants, grass, and many of the flowers of the Ascadian Isles. Now it should be noted that Better Flora has been modularly packaged, so you can pick and choose what replaces you want without changing everything. This week's Modder's Resource Mod of the Week is Nith Resources by Yor Yum. This is a resource package including new creatures, miscellaneous items, as you can see here, with a little steam engine there in the background, new weapons, some even have particle effects, new armor, as you can see here. Not to mention this curious skeleton spider here. Also new clothing, a few of which can be seen here. A number of these items come equipped with new icons, so they blend in perfectly with the original game. And of course, there's this curious fellow here. He looks quite unique, doesn't he? Next up is our underrated mod of the week. And this week we have Lighthouses of Vardenfell by JMK. This mod adds 11 new lighthouses to the game, using a variety of architectural styles, and in a variety of distant locations. You'll find that each lighthouse is connected to the others by a series of service NPCs that'll offer you transport for a minor fee. These new lighthouses have a number of characters living in them, some of whom will barter with you. And they all have unique dialogue and stories to tell. There's even a new book covering the Lighthouses of Vardenfell, with pictures. Each lighthouse has at least one unique service. One might have a smith, while another might have an alchemist. But they do all have transportation services. Many lighthouses are uniquely textured, which adds to their natural beauty. And of course, some lighthouses reflect the great house regions they're in. But they're all quite a sight to see, and certainly adds a ship navigation around Vardenfell. For our Blast from the Past mod of the week, we have Baratheon 79's Wayfarer's Rest. This mod starts out when you meet a construction contractor in Plesiad. It tells you he can build an inn, provided you can get a land deed and construction deed. Once done, construction will begin on your very own tavern. But it may get interrupted here and there by vicious man-eating guars. Once done though, you'll have a nice tavern along the road between Plesiad and Soran. Once you open the inn for business, you'll be able to collect profits every week. And customers will appear randomly. Some may even stay the night. Included with the tavern is a private bedroom and a display area, as well as storage for you to use. As you can see here, your profits will be sizable. And you can also hire some guards to protect your tavern, provided you pay them weekly. Finally, for our bonus mod of the week, we have Wizard Hats by the Duke. This mod adds new vendors to various mages guilds around Vardenfell that have new wizard hats for sale. But they may only deal with you if you're a member of the Mages Guild. These wizard hats come in a multitude of styles and colours, as you can see here. Here you can see a few more of the hat options for sale. And here you can see my character sporting a rather stylish hat, if I do say so myself. With these hats you can dress like a proper wizard. That's all for this week. As always, you can find the download links to these mods down in the description below. Thanks for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you all next time with another 13 mods for your viewing pleasure.